you today?
I'm doing great. I was just finishing up some content and stuff. So
Yeah. Oh, we
that's
love.
why I don't know if if I'm blazed and shiny
Oh,
from
you look
running
good.
around.
No, you look great. No, trust me, we're
Thank
going
you.
to do this interview and definitely get people knowing this new music that you've got coming out. So let's get into it, right? Let's do it.
Okay.
I love your
Okay.
energy. I love the vibe. It's giving everything it needs to give. So, and I think that is
Thank
a
you.
testament to your music as well and the upbeat and the energy that it gives. So, you've opened up for artists like the Black Eyed Peas and Lotto, Raheem Devon, while carving your own path musically. So, how has your musical journey shaped your current career?
Wow. I'm indie. I've been indie this whole time, and we've had some small deals. There's always different various business deals in this industry. So I would say being indie this whole time and having turned down working with big labels earlier in my career, I'm really glad to have the experiences that I've had because there's so much that you would never know unless you were like trudging through this. And I really made it a point to try to like reach people outside of the DMV. I love it here, but I really get booked for go-go. Like I used to when I was like doing gigs around here a lot prior to the pandemic. So it's like here they love go-go and I love go-go too. I'm just not a go-go artist.
Right.
So I really made it a point like we've got to make sure we can spread this music to all audiences.
Yeah.
So that was having to do that myself and just really like learning the business and learning how to deal with people and finding great lawyers and things like that. There's so much I wouldn't have done had I gone big label first. So that's been my experience.
And you talked about you were just creating content before. So like how much has social media been a factor for you as far as getting your music out there and, being an independent artist?
It's been a huge thing. And it's funny because it's called social media. So I'm learning that it's like everybody really does want you to socialize. I really just feel like singing. So, that's like the most difficult part for me is finding a way to connect to people you can't see. And that's like where I am still learning and growing. So it's been a huge part of it. That's all we could really do for a while, like the pandemic, all we could do was stream. So that having to stream, I also really learned a lot about recording background vocals, recording my performance tracks, because it's like everything had to be pre-recorded in a certain way. So
Yeah.
there was a lot of studio learning that I did. I'm not going to say that was like the most fun time because I am all about the stage. Like, I do not want to be in front of a camera, like, unless I'm shooting music video.
Right.
So it's like, I always want to be on stage or shooting high quality, like, content. Like, I love doing like high quality music videos, special effects, all the good, all everything.
All the
I want
things.
all that. I do not want to sit in front of my iPhone. So
No, I feel that. I definitely understand that. And it's a tough thing to try to balance your creative work with the social media side and finding a way to reach that broader audience in the best way that is authentic to you. So I definitely understand that. So one of the things that you've talked about is letting go of the idea of Mr. Wonderful, and which brings me into your new single, Pink Lotus. Tell me a little bit about that and how'd you come up with that title?
So the song is called Pink Lotus, and really, if you read the lyrics and you listen to it, I chose this song because Cadence, who wrote it, she is a woman and she is pro woman, loves women. And the way that she wrote about romance and sexual intimate experiences was so much more realistic to me than like a lot of times there's so many male writers. Actually, everybody in this industry is a man.
It feels
Like
that way
I
for
was
sure.
like toiling to find the girlies, and I just realized like, wow, like they're probably trying to find me too, because we can't, we're so suppressed on the business side. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, we've seen everything that's been going on in the news. Like, it is tumultuous for women. So I was really like, I'm tired of singing these Mr. Wonderful songs. I don't feel like I want to devote my life to you, man. I don't feel like I want to give you my all and my everything. Like, I just,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
saying these things our Grammys and Nanas were saying, and they didn't even mean it for real. They just couldn't have a bank account. So I was like, okay, like I want real songs. Like, I'm not a wife, I'm not a mom. I'm just out here, and I date and then I don't date, and that's fine. Like, I don't have like a goal when it comes to that. Like, I
Right.
have my music. So I really wanted the song to be like realistic. And Pink Lotus, she's saying, don't act like you don't know where it is. She's like, get in here and do your job, treat me well, cater to me, and now you can get out. And that's it. And it's not unfriendly, but
Right.
it's very assertive, and it shows women we know what we want,
Right.
and we want that. We don't want something else. If you don't have it, that's fine. Just
Mhm.
go. So
No, for sure, and there's a lot of women who can relate to that, and I mean, how do you handle the pressures of being a woman in this industry and, sharing your music, like, that is all about female and women empowerment? How do you handle that?
it's really hard, and it's surprising how hard it is. Like, first of all, when I go to the studio, I just bring whom I'm working with. Like, it's not a party, we're not doing bottles, acid, shake it. Like, it's not. So it's also like my work environment is a work environment. And then typically we've had people fall away because I'm saying I would not say that. I've never said that to a partner in my life.
Right.
Why would I say that? Just the things that they come up with that they want socially from us,
Right.
especially like our age group of men that didn't get the taste of patriarchy they want. Like, it's like we're really in this push pull. Like, I know you can write, now just try to write like it's me.
Right.
So that's like a really interesting journey, and it's hard. It's hard. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it creates, first of all, kind of a stain on you, because when you're a girl artist and they see you and you look a certain way, they just want you to be like, let me sing, let me just sing for
Right.
you. And I'm like pretty serious. Like, I've worked a lot of corporate jobs. I've done a lot of project management. So it's not playtime. So it can put a stain on you, like you're difficult to work with, or, you know, because when people collaborate, they don't really collaborate. They just want the artist to just do something. And I'm an artist that can write. I have a good vocabulary. I can speak articulately. I've traveled all over the world. Like, I have experiences. Let's put that into the music, or let's not work. And it really makes things a lot longer and more tedious, especially in an instant gratification environment, because I want my stuff as fast as everybody. But I'm coming to find out, if you want quality, you have to trudge through finding it.
Which is
So
unfortunate because like you're passionate about your craft and you want that to be the main thing. Like it should be about the art and the music and my voice, and that I want my voice to be shared and people to hear what I have to say. And it can be challenging for women in this industry to do that. So I mean, you're beautiful and you're handling it well, it seems. It's just, of course, there's challenges that come with it. So as far as your craft and your creativity, and your artistry, if there's something that you can let, your future listeners know, what would it be?
I would just say, like, we have so much to offer, those of us that were like really trained at this. Like, I've been singing classically and gospel and jazz. I've been singing with instruction for a very long time. And, while we were all trapped inside, everybody got to download whatever auto tune, whatever they could. And what I would say is, that's fun to explore. but the human body has so much to organically offer. So what I want to offer is to everybody, just consider what we can do with our minds, with our bodies, with our talents, and not so much depend on a robot. Like there's so much beauty in playing an instrument. Like I play keys when I don't have my nails. Right now, nails are more.
I feel that.
I, I play keys, and it's like the emotion I get while I'm playing, especially I usually play before bed and I'll be crying and stuff. And it's beautiful to be able to get something, to do something physically. And typing on the computer and beat making, I mean, it's cool too. I do that too. But if you really get into your craft and learn what these instruments were intended to do, learn your chords instead of just pushing a button that has a chord loaded in it.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
there's so much more to discover. And my future audiences, I'm like, just keep a lookout for vocalists, real ones with the mic on. Keep a lookout for us, because we have something that is amazing. And don't let the quick TikToky auto-tuney stuff be all that there is. There's a place for that, but you have other stuff too.
Yeah.
And it's very Afrocentric because music comes from us. So when you understand where our music comes from, you understand yourself too.
Yeah, no,
So
absolutely. And so with that being said, I mean, I 100% agree because things are definitely shifting. So like, let's focus it on R&B. You as an R&B artist, would you categorize yourself as an R&B artist? So I would say you being classically trained and you having all of this, experience in the genre and you see the shift that's happening in it. What do you bring to the table? What do you want to be as far as keeping R&B R&B?
one thing I never want to make things too clean, too robotic. I love like a deep gritty, like just I love big 808s. Like I love using hip hop sounds in my slower music, and I love mid tempo. I love taking from house music. House music comes from R&B, comes from rock, which is also ours. I love to pull in anything that's Caribbean sounding, reggae, dance hall. I love to pull all of that in, but I still like to use my horns and my guitars and just the things that really pull from people's emotions. I did use electronic sounds on the album, and I don't know if any of you watched Amy Winehouse's documentary, but she was talking about cussing somebody out because they put some electronic in her stuff. It's hard. Like all my old albums before this are completely live music. So it's like I'm trying to still pull from all these inspirations. Like I love Stevie Wonder, I love Earth, Wind, and Fire, Shaka Khan, Mary J. I try to pull in all of these stylings. Lauryn Hill is someone vocally I like to pull from. And it's staying true to Afrocentricity and who I really am, because R&B music to me embodies all of it. And you can hear our history is so beautiful. So I hope to attract people with the new and educate with the tradition.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love that. So you talked about a few artists that, you draw inspiration from. If there are any either past or present R&B artists that you would like to collaborate with, who would you go with?
Oh Jesus. So I would love to sing with Lauryn Hill. She is my everything. I would love to collaborate with Summer Walker. I think like a summer and a summer would
Summer
be so
times
cool.
two. Yeah.
Because she's like Summer the person and I'm like Summer the season. Because my real name's Tanisha, but I'm the summer because my birthday is the first day of summer.
Oh, love.
And then who else? I would love to work with Emily King. Amazing vocals. I just finished working with Gene Noble actually. I'm so excited about that. Um, who else do I want to work with? Jasmine Sullivan. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say Rihanna because she seems to be mad that we keep asking her for music, but I love her.
And we're not getting
And
that album anytime soon. I don't think so.
and also Victoria Monet.
Mm.
She's an incredible writer, incredible arranger. She does an amazing show. I'm definitely inspired by, I've read about her, and her climb and her work effort is just so inspiring. I would love to work with her too. So
Awesome. Yeah.
oh, and Missy Elliott. Missy, because she's going on tour. I have to get my tickets, but Missy is like, oh Jesus,
That's
I
I
love
just
her.
interviewed Mona Scott Young, actually. So, yeah, that would be amazing. They are going on tour. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
my stylist Roger, and actually June creative directed my very first photo shoot, like with this situation. So she did the Mr. Wonderful is Dead
Yeah.
creative direction for the photo shoot.
Mhm.
So I know that tour is about to be popping because I've worked with them before, and I'm so excited to see the costumes because they're gonna go crazy
Out
on
of this
this.
world, like,
Oh
literally.
my
This
God, I'm so excited.
yeah, it's
And
gonna be
I would
awesome.
also like to work with Meg Thee Stallion. I
Oh,
did
okay,
the
that's different. That would be a nice little opposite genre type of thing. That'd be kinda cool.
I love Meg. If you're watching, I love you. I'm coming to see you next Tuesday when you come to
That's
town.
gonna be fun.
I love her. I love
Yeah.
her so much. So
And I love that you're so, like, eclectic in all of the different genres that you pull from and, your style. I got a chance to listen to the single and, it's very exciting. I love the rhythm of it, and you can definitely hear the things that you speak of in the song, and so that's awesome. So as far okay, we have your single coming up. Do you have anything else planned once that's out?
there's the single, we have another single, and then the album is dropping later on in the summer.
Cool.
The album's gonna be called Rogue. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can see my gray streak. I've always had a gray streak, so I used to be like Rogue or Storm for Halloween, like all the time.
Love
So
that.
that I'm really impressed over the Rogue thing because like I'm an X-Men girly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got really amazing visuals. Lori Ann Gibson creative directed all of my visuals.
Okay.
And that was really dope. And my choreography, Megan did such a good job with all the choreography. So we have Roger doing my styling. So I'm really excited for that work because we really, I mean, it's the biggest effort I've put in for a project in my career thus far. So I hope everybody likes
I'm
it.
sure we will be supporting you. We'll be following your journey, and that's very exciting. We're looking forward to everything that you have coming up. And if you want to let everybody know where they can find you on social media so that they can see and keep updated on what you have going on.
So you can find me at It's the Summer on Facebook and YouTube, and then on Twitter and TikTok, it's the Summer one. And I believe it's also It's the Summer on TikTok as well. But when you look for It's the Summer, that's me.
Got it. We'll make sure we
Yes.
put that in the caption as well so that they can find
Thank
you.
you.
We are so excited for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit with us today. We really appreciate it, and we can't
Thank
wait to
you
hear
so
everything that you have.
much. Girls, good
Have
to
a
meet
good
you.
nice to meet you as well. You're absolutely beautiful. That was such a pleasure. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.